All right, Cancers, welcome into your November monthly reading. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancers. Okay, I'm just going to do one shuffle here with everything just to make sure we're all good. I always shuffle beforehand, but... So this month, we're in November. I'm going to be doing the readings a little different, so I'm going to first, I'm going to start with, I started with Scorpio since it's their birthday month, and I'm going to do water signs first, and then kind of move, then do fire signs, earth, and then air. So I'm going to kind of bundle them together. Let's see, Cancers, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can book one on my website, which is linked below in the description. And we're heading into the holiday season, so definitely you can get a reading for somebody. Also, check out my Etsy shop as well, and you can, I make handmade metaphysical jewelry with real crystals and stones. So that can also be a great gift idea. Those are all Reiki'd and cleansed in the full moon. All right, so I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards or I'm going to kind of, I usually do like 3 oracle cards, but I'm going to match them up. So there's going to be 6, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to pull from the top together here. So we have indecision and new beginnings. Okay. And then we have door to romance, abundance. And then financial constraints and delight. So I feel like there is, for November, for you Cancerians, we're kind of leaning towards, this is about a relationship or love here. I do feel like there's an opportunity for you in November, some romance opening up. And it's going to lead to an abundance of love. So if you're single and are looking for love, I do feel like this is a great month for you. If you're dealing with love, I feel like something's going to expand or grow to another level here. So that's the middle here. I do feel like it's going to open up there's a lot of this, right? Abundance. There's going to be a lot of love focus here, a lot of, I'm getting to here, like there's going to be opportunities, a lot of like date nights or you're going to be doing things with somebody here. And there's going to be a lot of delight and abundance of this. I think the financial constraints to me are just to be, not to be cautious, but sometimes when we're just like, you know, we're in an abundant time or we're in a relationship, a new relationship or something, we want to go out a lot. So there could be something, especially going into the holidays, of just like, watch how much you're spending. You could also be dealing with some financial constraints, and this new person coming in is maybe going to help alleviate that a little bit. But on the front end here, so we kind of started, okay, this is what we're seeing going on. I do feel like on the front end of this, there is a potential for a new beginning here, and you're a little bit on the fence about it. There's something here about an indecision of, do I want to go this way? Do I want to jump into this? Maybe it's even a new beginning, a relationship that is needing a new beginning, or maybe you're deciding if you want this new beginning with someone that you've had a past with or something, but there's definitely kind of like a fork in the road of which way do you want to go. But there is definitely a new beginning here, and it's going to lead to some great stuff here. So let's keep going. So we have the Queen of Wands underneath. Yeah, you're looking very attractive, Cancerians. I'm going to try, let me try and do something here. Maybe I'm going to try and move these so we can kind of see all of them, but I think you're very attractive this month. Here, you're kind of on fire. Like, you're attractive. I think you're on fire. I think there's a lot of passion, potential for passion this month. And I think you're just feeling better. In general, Five of Cups, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Swords, King of Cups, and here, yes, there's this new beginning here with this King of Cups. So there was something here. There's a little bit of blip on the radar with this Five of Cups. Like you could have been going through something really emotionally difficult, you know, in leading up to this. Maybe sadness or loss. But then all of a sudden this knight in shining armor rolls up and wants to build something with you. Like really wants to build something here with the Three of Pentacles. Here's where I feel like the Two of Swords and this indecision come in. Like you're a little bit like, I'm not sure how to take this or what to do here. But this person's intentions are real. They're really coming from their heart here. Like this isn't just woofing, you know. What am I getting? I'm seeing like the Red Riding Hood woof, like someone who's trying to pretend they're somebody that they're really not. And maybe that's something you dealt with in the past. And you're a little bit there's some apprehension here because of maybe something you dealt with in the past. Cancer. Magician. Judgment. There's that fork in the road again. The World. Yeah. Like the World, in this reading for you Cancerians, I'm almost seeing like you're finally something's coming together finally. It's like you're finally reached something that you wanted for a long time. There's like a reward here. And it's like the universe is blowing it in. Like you can't deny this, even though you're a little apprehensive here. And you've really manifested this. And look at these cards. Those are three like intense major arcana cards. Like this is something big. Like this is like a life shift here. Hanged Man, Queen of Swords in the middle. Like you want to be sure. Ten of Cups. Yeah. It's like you want to be 100% sure. Like you're not, because of your past, I feel like you're not just jumping into the deep end and just like trusting here. I think you're a little like, nope, I need to get clarity here. This is what I want. Like no bullshitting here. And it's, you're aligning with this or you're not. And I'm not, there's a lot of, what's the term I'm looking for? You're being very discerning here. The Queen of Cups is very discerning and clear. And there's some hang up here. Again, this can go back to the indecision here, but whatever's coming in here is your Ten of Cups. So I definitely feel like you can trust this. And it's like, you don't have to rush in, Cancerian, to the Hanged Man is like, you don't have to rush. Take your time here. Because this King of Cups, I think, is not going to just like, he's not going away. The Devil, the Moon. Yeah, there's definitely deep fears here. This is fears about the karma from the past. I think you don't want to replay the same relationship or pattern here. There is some deep, you're kind of sorting through deep feelings here because I think there is some, this connection is deep. And there's just this level of trust in, surrender and trust in the divine, that the divine is going to lead you correctly this time. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups and the World, you know, again, this is great energy. And this, so November's prime for love. So I think this is looking good. What's the Devil and the Moon? Just let's get some more of this one. Wanted to fly out. Two of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's some apprehension about jumping in too fast here. This King of Swords may want to move fast. It's like let's ride off into the sunset here. So I'm liking this. What's the indecision? Indecision, Two of Swords. Nine of Cups. Yeah. Is this really like my wish? What is this really what is this really going to be the thing I want? And Six of Swords. You want to move out of suffering, out of challenge. You want to move into something that's easy, that's just like someone who's supportive, that can help you row your boat, not that you're rowing the boat and they're just sitting back, which I feel like is a potential thing in your past. Yeah, you want balance here. You want a relationship that's equitable for you. And again, there's that where that indecision is, because you don't want to go down the same path again. Let's talk to this King of Cups before we go. The Fool. Yeah, this is like, let's start a new path. Five of Swords, Ace of Swords. So there's a lot of passion here being expressed. There's an opportunity for a passionate new beginning here, a passionate relationship here. I would just, to me, this is just a little bit of caution. I think because we have, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, and then we have the Five of Swords. I think because of your hurt from your past, or what happened in the past, you're kind of leaning on that discerning, but also like, I need to control and make sure I'm going to get what I want here. So there's just like, don't be too harsh here. Don't be too like, I need to win. I need to have exactly what I want. There's kind of this balance, I feel. And I know you want to approach this differently than you did in the past. And maybe you were a little bit too much Fool's Rush in the past. And so this time you kind of want to not just rush in. But again, I think you can trust this person. Page of Cups, yeah. If this is someone from your past, or a relationship that recently potentially like they're trying to renew or start over again, I do feel like they're trying to somewhat apologize in their own way here. And that's where maybe you're a little gun shy or a little mistrusting, because maybe they had the tendency in the past to be this Five of Swords and kind of manipulate their way back in. But it's like they would manipulate you back in, but it was like, it wasn't real, right? They weren't being there wasn't integrity, because they were still trying to get what they wanted, which was all about this past patterns. And so it wasn't like they were truly changing the dynamic here. Okay. So however this shows up for you Cancerians, it's going to be different for everyone. This could be a completely new person. This could be someone trying to fix something that really was just broken, and really trying to revive this, and you don't know if you can really you want to make this decision and go back that way, but there is something, definitely there's a focus on love for November, but I do feel like there's a good new beginning here. All right, Cancerians. Well, I love this for you guys. You know, November, the month of romance here. So, definitely don't forget to take a look at your sun, moon, rising, and Venus readings as well, if this didn't fully resonate. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and let me know what's going on with you guys in the comments. I always like to hear what's going on with your romance, and if this story hits, what's going on with this. I'm interested to know. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next reading.